Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Sneva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm here with a Throwback Thursday video. I'm using this purse video that came out a few years ago. And the reason why I wanted to do this was because I really want to show you how to use the snap tabs as a closure. And this is just a regular 12 millimeter snap tabs, so you don't have to worry about the bulk of using the long ones. So um, I want to make this purse. And what I did was I cut out the lacy pieces that will go on the top of it in white. And I'm using some recollections paper. This paper is not very thick, and when I cut this out, I wasn't thinking that I should have used a thicker paper or backed it with a second piece. But I'm going to put it together because it's really just my example. Okay, first thing you have to do is you have to decide which side is going to be your front, because you have this tab here on both of them. And so I'm going to, since this one has a mark here, I'm going to take this one off. So all you do is kind of bend it so you can see that score line, and then go right in with your scissors and cut it off. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, then it has several score marks on here. It has a score mark here, which starts the curve. There's a score mark here. There's a score mark here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to take off both backs. I think I might leave the extra back on to give it extra stability at the bottom. Okay, then we have a score mark here. There is a score mark there, and a score mark here, and a score mark there. Okay, so that already starts the forming of the purse, just like that. And you do that with both of them. Here and here, here and here, here and here. And make sure when you're doing this, there is a curve, so be careful to catch that curve. And then this has a score mark, and there's a score mark on that tab. Okay, so since I know that the purse is going to fold over this way onto this piece here, then I'm going to glue all of my attachments on this piece because it'll fold over that way. So let's put this down, and I'm going to glue. I'm going to glue this down, and I would use my this is going to go. I would use my what do you call that? I can't even think of what you call it. Xyron sticker maker. But everybody doesn't have one. So I really want to show you that you can use glue with a small tip and get this on there and glue these pieces on there. Okay, so what I did was testing it out to make sure that this was the right side, because this is directional, I believe. Yeah, it is directional. Okay, so we're going to put this piece here. Add a little bit more glue onto this tip. And this white really sets off this paper. This paper is really like a reddish orange color. Oh, it's a reddish orange color, and I really like it. It's actually a Recollections paper. I think it's Recollections. what is the name of that paper? It has texture on it. It may even be a Joann's brand, the paper studio brand. I don't really know. So all I'm doing is matching up where this cutout piece is so it matches up and looks good, just like that. Okay. And then this piece here, this piece goes in the groove here. All right, on this side, stick it down. Oh, did I not put enough glue? There we go. It goes on this side. And let's put that down right there. Some weight on it. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And it's on this piece here. And so this piece will go here. And we'll set that aside. We'll take this and set that on there. And then we'll put this big piece. We'll put this big piece, and I'm just kind of dabbing in spots to get this to lay down all over. Okay, and then we'll put this right here. I think this is really cute. I really, really do. Okay. I'm just going to hold this until it grabs. Grabs. Okay, do you not have enough glue on here? Let's put some more. Maybe it's because there's texture. I don't know. Oh, let's put this on that side to hold that side down. And I'm going to lift this up. Yeah, maybe it needed more because there's texture on this paper. And I'm going to hold this side down. Like that. And while I'm doing that, I'll put some glue on this piece here. And this is the piece that goes over the tab. I'm not going to put any on this top part just yet, mainly because I want to lay this down first and then make sure it bends in the right spot. And then I'll put some glue on there. some glue on here and lay that down. Okay, so now I know, you know, this part just comes to the front here, and it kind of, there's a slot here. You can see that. So this is just kind of coming in and it's laying down and it's square right there. So I'm going to add some glue right here, and I'm going to lay that part right in that slot and press it down. So you can see the bag already starting to form just from that quick movement of putting that like that. And then these pieces bend, this bend inward kind of like that on that side. Okay, and then we're going to take this piece and do the same thing with this piece. So this goes here. And we're going to slap that right in there. And that helps to get that square. If you can see that square, it's square. Okay. And then this also bends like that too. Okay. Then this piece now is very easy. It's kind of sits in there just like this. So this piece goes here. And so I'm going to add glue here. And I'm going to sit this and hold this so this attaches in there. Lay down in there. What you want to make sure is there is not a gap. You want to push this up so that there is not a gap. Okay, so if you can see that, this side meets right there, and there won't be a gap. That works just fine. Okay, so that's good to go. And then we do the same thing on this side. We're going to put the glue right here. And I found that if you allow it to get a little bit tacky, it stays better. But this side will stay mainly because the other side has the support. It's already there. Okay, see that? Very, very nice. I'm just going to hold this right here for a minute. Hold it. That's why it's good when it get tacky is when it really will stick. A lot of times people put glue on both sides so it can glue to one another, to each side. I'm trying to make sure There we go. That is lined up perfectly. Now it's lined up perfectly. If you can see, this stands up just perfect. Now we need to glue this piece. I personally don't like this extra here because this is the front. So I'm going to cut that piece off. And you can cut off beforehand, and I probably should have, because you don't need both tabs. Just make sure that you're cutting straight because this is the front. You know, y'all know I can't cut straight with a ruler, but I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, so now all you have to do is glue this piece down. So all I'm going to do is add some glue right in here. Right in there. And I'm just pressing. I can get a bone folder and press this down. And if you want to, you can get something that can hold it down on the inside. But I think because it's flat, it'll eventually catch. It'll eventually catch. See that? It'll catch. And there you go. There is your purse. And this bends this way. And this comes over. And this piece bends across. There is a square mark. And you just bend it. Okay. So now, since there's a square mark there, what you want to do is you want to take your snap tab. Let me put my pen back on my glue. Okay, so I'm going to take my snap tab, and you can use Velcro on this or whatever you like. I used Velcro before, but I really like the snap tab part. You just eyeball the center, and on here you eyeball the center of this, and you put a hole in it. And of course, I had the center. There you go. Eyeball the center as much as you can. And I have cutters and punchers and stuff, and I could have used that, but it's fine. And then you pick out your snap tab pieces. So that is one of the fronts. That is part of the back. That is one of the fronts. And that is the back. And this is uber simple. So I have the big snap tab and this handheld one. I like to use the handheld one when I'm trying to get into places like this. So all you're going to do is you're going to put your snap tab on. That's so not the center. I need to move this over a little bit more. Ugh, I'm bending it. Okay, you're going to put this on there. Yeah. Now I want this to be more centered. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's centered. And then I'm pressing it down so that when I put this piece on it, there's a lot sticking out, that little point sticking out. See that little point sticking out? There, hear that? There's a point. Then you take your snap tab thingies, and the bottom part goes on here, and the top part goes on there. And you press hard, and because you pressed hard, you can see that it squished that little thing there. And so now it's secure. Okay. Okay. So then you take this part and you reach it across. And what I do, which makes it just easier in my opinion, is I just kind of, let me see if I can do it, press it. And if you press it, it made an indentation right there. And then I'm going to put a hole there. And I'm going to put this right here. Yep. And this goes in the back. Right in that hole. You can see the little piece sticking out right there. And this goes right here. This piece here fits perfectly in there. And you press. And now you can see that right there, which this is secure. And now all you do is take this piece and you can snap it closed. And now your bag is snapped securely closed for whatever it is that you want to put in your bag. Okay? Look at that. Super cute. Super cute. See that? Snapped closed. Now you can put anything in there, and this will hold extra weight because remember, this is doubled because I left that piece on instead of just slotting it, and now you have a cute bag for a gift. Just make sure that you use a heavier weight paper, okay? And voila, there you go. You have a Throwback Thursday using the Peony Blossoms handbag set. And it says the finished gift bag is 8.7 by 5 by 3 by 2 by 3, which means you can put quite a bit in here as gifts. Of course, you can put small things like scarves and stuff, but stuff like this will fit in there. See that? You can put stuff like that. And even with the not being a thick paper, this still holds its weight. I didn't realize that was up there. Oh, I think you don't see that. I think I only see that. Oh, it's showing the live program. Okay. So, there you go. This week's Throwback Thursday project. I have a video coming out tomorrow, so the numbers are going to be different. They're going to be off a little bit, but that's because I have already taped a video that is going to be video number 385. 397. So this is 398. Video 398. So I'm going to do a giveaway when I get to 400 videos. So this, I'm writing this down, Throwback Thursday purse. Okay, and I'm only doing this because I want you to know that we're going to have video 400 will be a giveaway. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you joining me in my video. I know I normally do this live, but I knew I couldn't concentrate and talk. So I will see you in the next video. There's one scheduled for tomorrow at 1, and then I will have, what's tomorrow? Friday. It comes out at 1 o'clock, and then I will try to have a paper video or paper crafting video on Saturday, but if not, I'll have one by Monday. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.